Welcome back, guys. Just out on the main line here. Kind of a midweek trip. Got up this morning, it was a few degrees below zero, which has been kind of odd here lately. We've had some unseasonably warm weather, so I figured I better come out and get these traps. Oh, I'm gonna have to get something here. Oh, never had that before. There we go. Okay. Anyways, nice and cool weather this morning, so the snow is gonna be nice and crusty, and I'm gonna go in and pull our snares out of here. So most the wolf season's still open, but most of the other critters are closed up now, and it seems like a lot of the catches we're getting are not our target species, getting a bunch of bycatches there, so don't want to risk that. So we're gonna pull our snares out of here, and hopefully there's been some critters around, but it hasn't been very fruitful out here this year as far as the wolves go. We had one of our best marten seasons ever, but we ended that here a few weeks ago. So anyways, I'm solo today, so I'm gonna get ready to go and we'll get on our way. Let's get at her. Well, we're just in our first road here, our first trail off the road. Pull these first set of snares out of here. This particular snare here is where we caught that wolverine earlier in the year. Huh. Fans going on the sled there, but I could have swore I just heard some wolves howling. Oh, okay, well, as soon as that sled shuts off, maybe we'll hear something more. Anyways, I made this little trail into this lake. Never did get in here to set up like I wanted to. My trail, I kind of brought it over this creek here and figured it would freeze up and get solid a lot sooner than it did in a year, but never really materialized the way I thought. So next fall when we set up, I think I'm gonna make my trail come in, I don't know, 100 feet up the way there and come in onto the lake away from this creek, so that I don't have to wait for it to get so solid. But I will bring my baits back around. I like the spot. It just I never set up on it properly. So I'm gonna leave my hanging wires on these particular trees and leave them ribboned, so that next fall when we come in, I can set up these same spots. There, my sled fan just shut off. I'm gonna get over to the lake here. Listen to what I was hearing there. Huh, no. Don't know what that was I heard. I can hear some logging equipment in the distance, but I don't think I would have heard that over the sound of my fan on my sled there, but never know. I'm half deaf anyway, so something playing tricks on me. So okay, anyways, I'm gonna pull these snares and get to the next bait, see what's over there. Well, just finished up grabbing these first round of snares here, and I'm walking around here on this frozen snow, which is kind of nice because I realized, oh, I left my snowshoes at home. Took them off there a little while ago for going out on our poker ride there with the grandkids, and neglected to put them back on here. So anyways, that's kind of nice that I can walk around, because last time I was out here we set up a few fresh snares and I actually needed them to get around in this wet heavy snow, but nice I can get around today. Okay, let's go get turned around and go check those last few snares. Now this getting over to the trail, going down into the lake here, and noticing some more wolverine tracks. A couple days old probably. Melted out a little bit, but yeah, that's cool. Still some critters around. Okay, let's get going. Down at the far end of the lake here, just grabbing one lonely snare I got here, and that wolverine's been everywhere over here. Looks like a decent sized one. They're kind of hard to tell by their tracks, because especially when they're melted out like this, but yeah, cool to see. You know, we never used to see lots of wolverine around here, and then bang, we just catch a couple. Kind of cool. Okay, well, grab this snare here and go down and check the ones by the baits. Well, I just walked into one more just blind set here, and wolverine walked actually down out of the timber about 5 feet away from the snare. Just walked right on the opposite side of the tree, but that's okay. I think you know, with this snow settling, he would have walked underneath this snare here anyway, so yeah, he's been everywhere. Okay, well, on we go. On these baits, it's like this next bait here is still pretty much whole, so Yeah. No big packs of wolves been on this one. Definitely been chewed on a bit, but okay. Anyways, my snares, I can't really see them from here. I'm gonna have to hike up through the bush, so let's go check them out. Well, that's it for this bait. That Wolverine's got her tracked up pretty good in here. He actually walked right under a couple of my snares, which is kind of nice because it's not Wolverine season anyway, so. But it's cool it hits around. Just hiking around on this trail I made with the snowshoes last time, and kind of gotta step gingerly because the snow is, you know, 20 steps is fine. That 21st step, bang, you fall through. It's kind of hard on the shins, but that's okay. We're out in the bush. It's a good day. Okay, well, hike out of here, get back to the sled. 3 or 4 more blind sets there on the other side of this swampy spot here, and then we're out of here. Oh, that'll be it for the main line for this season. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that Wolverine's been everywhere. So anyway, it's been pretty slow on the wolves out here. Pretty good reasons for that. They've been relocating some wolves and stuff, and got a bit of a wolf program on the go there, so which is why I seen a collared wolf in my trail camera pictures there. So anyways, there's a free bait for him. Okay, let's go check those last few and get back to work. Oh, there it is. Last snare of the main line. All done out here for 24-25 season. It's gonna go longer for wolves, but you know, they just haven't really been around. Hasn't been worth the effort to come out here, so, which is nice because, you know, a big part of doing this is to help our moose hunting abilities out here. So, you know, flying around in the plane, I've been seeing dozens of moose. So, you know, the fact that the wolves are starting to get under control out here is kind of nice, and it's pretty apparent because, you know, obviously we've tried all winter out here and never had much success, so it's bittersweet, I guess. So anyways, we're gonna head on out of here, load up, and head home. Still got a few snares set up on the home line there. I don't know how much longer that's gonna last. This warm weather we're having just hasn't been making it very easy for access over there, so maybe pull them up this week too, and then we just get on to our flying adventures, and you know, it'll be jet boat season pretty soon. I'm thinking, you know, I kind of burned up all my bait there this year, so gonna have to go get a few beaver. So maybe when the river's opened up, we'll go do some beaver hunting there. So used to do lots of that back when I was a kid. Go with my grandpa and my dad, but you know, it was pretty cool that my grandpa could take me out there all the time and go up, stay in the old cabin. Got a lot of fond memories of that. A lot of funny stories too. So Sure cherish those moments. Okay, gonna load up. Get out of here.